My name is Yiannis. I'm the co-founder of 33 East. We're a first-time fund manager. We're based between Cyprus and London, and we invest in early stage at pre-seed and seed. Great. Thank you very much. So who we are, we're entrepreneurs. Between me and my co-founder, we've started 3 businesses that we've exited. We're angel investors, turned growth investors that we now become early stage supporters of startups. We invest very early. We can invest at the pre-seed before there's even a product, and we can write tickets all the way up to €1 million, and we can lead and follow rounds. We're structured like a fund, so we can invest like an angel, but then we have follow-on investments to support our founders through future rounds. We plan to make about 5 to 10 investments per year. We've already got a portfolio of 6 or 7 companies that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And why we're doing this, we're the first venture fund that has a focus on Cyprus. That's where I'm from. I spent most of my career in the UK and the US, but we believe that Cyprus has a kind of untapped potential. There's lots of technical talent. There's lots of good reasons why non-Cypriots can locate themselves in Cyprus, and we believe that we can make that happen. We can become part of the catalyst for the ecosystem there. Who we are? I'm Yiannis. I used to be a growth investor in London with the UK Sovereign Fund. And then my co-founder Dimitris is a former entrepreneur and became an angel investor and a partner to day one partner to founders. We've got 2 more people in our team, Peter, who's supporting us on the investment side, and then Tiffany, who actually supports us on the portfolio side. She's got a deep experience working with startups at the early stage in all sorts of roles, from product market fit iterations to go-to-market to talent acquisition. And that's kind of the DNA of who we want to be. We don't just invest and send off founders to conquer the world. We want to be there for you and support you in your steps. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of why Cyprus and why should you care about Cyprus. I know it's a very small country, kind of diametrically opposites in the world from where we are today, but actually technology is the #1 contributor to GDP. Kind of after Ireland, Cyprus is the next country in the EU whose GDP comes from technology. We're home to 2 unicorns already, Flow Health, which a lot of you might have heard, and Wargaming. So as you might imagine, there's a big ecosystem of developers and engineers in the gaming space and the consumer app space. And we also see a lot of activity in fintech and enterprise software. We're inside the EU, so you get all of the benefits of being inside the EU jurisdiction with kind of mobility and passporting into different countries in the EU. And we believe that Cyprus is quickly becoming a hub for early stage startups and particularly for experienced founders, that they don't need necessarily to be in a big hub to network with other founders and learn. Like they can just get down to business and build. And we see that there's a lot of those second-time, third-time founders base themselves in Cyprus, and then they build businesses addressing world market. And this is an overview of our portfolio. I just wanted to put it up here to show everybody what kind of things we invest in. We invest in Cypriots and non-Cypriot teams, and we're sector agnostic, so we don't particularly focus on any vertical. I'm just going to quickly run through. Max on the top left used to be the CEO of Get, the Israeli version of Uber. He's based in Cyprus. He's building an HR tech startup out of Cyprus. Anna is based in Paphos. She used to run OpenCV, which is the largest open source library for computer vision. Now she's building a computer vision startup for sports analytics. Ex-memory Alex is actually based in London, so this is an example of how we can invest beyond Cyprus, and he's building the memory layer for AI foundation models. Yiannis and Ioannis, so my namesakes, they're Cypriots based in London. They're building an operating system for smart batteries and other energy resources to enable them to access flexibility markets. They're one of 8 companies that have a license in the UK to trade into flexibility markets. Andreas and Anushka, they're building Genie. It's a fertility diagnostics company. They came out of EF, and we support them in now them developing a new diagnostics test. And Christian Owens and Alex Loizu, they're perhaps the most well-known here. They just raised a $15 million round by Excel. And Alex is a seasoned entrepreneur from Cyprus. We've known him for many years. They're building a wealth management platform out of London. So this is just an example to show that we're not isolated. We don't just invest in Cyprus. We look beyond Cyprus, and we leverage the assets that Cyprus has, which is talent inside the European Union and location and a nice quality of life to support our founders. That's it. Thank you very much. I'll be around if you want to come and say hi.